Good morning, team. What an amazing morning it is. There's the boy. All right, let's jump straight in. I'm all alone in the park. Fantastic. Wow, it's icy. Look at that sunrise. Flipping heck. Okay, so I was excited about starting this video today, and one of the reasons why I was excited is because it aligns with my highest value of contribution. And I'm going to give you something to consider today that will serve you, which is there was a time when doing these was extremely challenging and something that I didn't like. But it's part of my bigger vision. It's part of me becoming the best version of me. It's part of me serving others. Because ultimately, as I found out back in February, all right, you never know what's going to come around the corner. So, there is a book called The Art of Learning by Josh Waitzkin. Incidentally, his life story is, well, part of his life story is what the film Finding Bobby Fischer, starring Lawrence Fishburne, is all about. The youngest chess grandmaster in history, and then he won the Tai Chi push hands world title as well. And since writing that book, The Art of Learning, apparently he's become world champion in a third discipline. So, how does that link in to what you might be consuming my video content? Nelson's running after a bird. Oh, there's a metaphor in there, isn't it? He's never going to catch the bird, but it doesn't stop him. All right, maybe I'm never going to achieve my bigger vision. It's not going to stop me from doing my best every single day. Anyway, The Art of Learning. Oh, I might have to stop this, depending how that goes. All right. Now, Nelson, come here. Oh, gee whiz, come here. Good boy. Good boy. One moment. Come here, Nelson. All right, come here. Come here. Stay. Stay. Well done. So, let's get him on the lead. The Art of Learning. He strategically, tactfully, step by step in that book wrote how to transfer your ability, your skill, your capacity, your knowledge, your performance. It's a human performance, optimizing human performance. How to transfer that from one to another, because chess is nothing to do with fighting. It's nothing to do with achieving goals. However, there is a pattern, there is a paved path, and there is a way of doing that, which involves getting out of your comfort zone, taking action, being a bit crap, doing your best and being consistent, which links in to the start of this video, which is where I was not really liking videos, knowing that it was part of what I needed to do, and then here we are, hopefully giving you some knowledge, some insight and some book recommendations along the way. Nelson says, yeah, you're doing well, Dad. Right, so what else can we discuss? There was another little thing that I thought was relevant, because I seen it yesterday, and it's like weight loss isn't rocket science. You know, weight loss, you know, lifestyle change, behavior change, I would suggest it is hopefully what that person was talking about, because Weight loss is just numbers. We're anything but numbers as humans. But come on, buddy. Morning. But I would challenge that idea as well. So we've got the idea that we can use our skills in other areas to develop. Again, the art of learning. And then we've got this concept of, behavior change, lifestyle adaptation, and the results that you get. It's not rocket science. Yeah, no, it isn't. Like, we can pretty much guarantee if we, get a rocket that it's going to go to the moon, right? Pretty much guarantee. 95% of people that lose weight put it on and more within 18 months. So you could say we can pretty much guarantee that somebody isn't going to achieve the goals. So I'm going to close with this thought, which is, yeah, it's not rocket science. It isn't. And there's a book by Gabor Mate which calls, I guess he calls it psychoneural immunoendocrinology. It's like how everything's linked in, right? Your thoughts, your feelings, your behaviours, your habits, your weight, your fitness, your likes, your dislikes, potentially. Anyway, your experiences come to the table as well. If you've struggled in the past, you're less inclined to want to do it going forwards because it didn't work. It's not rocket science. It's a lot more difficult. We can pretty much guarantee that someone's not going to achieve their health and fitness and weight loss goals, statistically speaking, hence the obesity crisis. So yeah, it's not weight loss, it's a lot more difficult. My advice, have a plan, or find somebody who has a plan that's been proven, that works, and gather as much information as you can in order for you to be able to get over some of those internal, critical, negative, reflective thoughts and worries. And then once you've done your best, because that's all you can do, go for it. Give it 100%. I, as a former weightlifter, was very average, but I had a coach. We all do. That's life. A guy called Dave Sawyer put a weight on the bar, the World Championships, that I didn't believe I could do. And I remember, 22 years old, Nelson, no. I remember being 22 years old, stood on the platform thinking, right, I kind of knew I was going to retire after that because I'd achieved my goals, right? But I was like, if I'm going to do this, if it's going to work, if I'm going to be able to lift this weight, I'm going to need to give it 100%. And if I've got a 1% chance of doing it, by giving it 100%, I've got the best possible chance of lifting this. I mean, it's World Championships. It's your last lift. It was a British record. Did I get it? Yeah, of course I did. And I live to tell the story. It's like nearly 20 years ago, and it's still something that I use to platform the success in my lifestyle. So this is powerful stuff. But one thing that before I did it, I was thinking, even if you miss it, it's okay, as long as you do your best. That is how we get out of the critical thoughts, the negative mindset, the limiting beliefs, the inner critic, whatever you want to call it. It's like, are you doing your best? No, there's work to be done. All right? Because if you do your best, you don't beat yourself up. See, people, they're like, oh, you shouldn't beat yourself up. Yeah, you should. You should. It means that you care, and it means that you can do better. Speak to you tomorrow.